What's up, everybody? I'm Zero Zeus. This is going to be my Fate Grand Order Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia review of episode 1. Please like and subscribe, and let's get right into this video. Cause it was a lot of pressure behind me trying to get to doing this video. I'll explain that in another video. But like I said before, please like and subscribe, and let's get to it. First off, let me just say I love this. This episode was actually pretty cool. It sucks that I didn't get to review episode 0 before I got to review episode 1. I didn't really get around to it because I was like working and stuff. But yeah, episode 1 was great. Episode 0 was more about them just walking around explaining what was going on, and if you play the game, then you already know what's going on. And it's just I just like what I'm seeing so far. It's already action packed, a lot of stuff going on. Even though, like I said before, I'm kind of lost myself. Being that I don't play the game, I tried to get into it, man, and I just really couldn't get into it. But from what I could see, they're traveling back in time and they're trying to solve these singularities. And it's a lot of things out there right now that do that type of stuff, but it's not like Fate. And I will give Fate this. Every time I watch one of these, it just gets me instantly interested, right? And I really want to see and figure out what's going on. So one thing that I did notice, the episode starts off, they're basically explaining, giving the rundown of what they have to do. The king of Europe, please tell me if I'm saying that wrong, Gilgamesh. It's crazy to see him look a little bit different. His hair is changed and stuff like that, and I don't know, he's just this amazing king who's just come back from I think the journey to define immortality or something like that. And it's crazy. And it's I think it's in New Keto, I can't really remember, but yeah, it's that this guy just shows up out of nowhere, and it's Ishtar. That's what I really want to talk about. This is something that I found really cool. That the fact that, okay, she shows up, she flies up out of nowhere. She lands on Mash's master, right? And she's basically you have no permission to touch me. Just acting like Tosaka would. I feel like that's how she would act. And it's funny that you would think that, oh, it's just some servant and she looks like him. Or, I mean, she looks like they look alike, right? But it's not that. It's actually when they were talking and they were explaining how they came back, and they're with the Chaldea. Please tell me if I'm saying that wrong, right or wrong. I don't mean to butcher words and stuff like that. And so she's oh, well, you're travelers from afar and stuff like that. And basically, when she told them where they came from, she was oh, well, I'm here under similar circumstance. And I thought that was crazy because this could be actually the character who I was running around talking about his granny. I'm surprised I didn't get any backlash for that mistake. I'm happy I didn't though. But yeah, I thought that was really cool, right? And so she just busts up out of nowhere. Basically, the demonic beast, they start surrounding them. So before, we had this little moment where Mash, she was going in and she's killing all of them, kicking them, smacking them, shielding it up, right? But then Ishtar, I'm not trying to say she outshines her, but she outshined her in my eyes. They were basically telling her to stay back, and she's you know who you talking to, right? And so she just jumps up out of nowhere, starts shooting all these beams, right? And then she starts doing the spirit gun, right? I'm just Yusuke vibes, just thinking to myself man, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. She just looks super overpowered. And then the fact that she can fly too, I think that's really cool. I'm pretty sure it's been servants before that could fly. I just cannot think of it right now. There's been so many of these Fate series that I've watched. Is sometimes it's kind of hard to keep up. But yeah, I just thought that was really cool. And she was basically telling Mash if you're having problems with these demonic beasts, then saving humanity is a dream, nothing but a dream. And it's that is actually right. I was kind of, when she first showed up and she was having problems with the beast, I'm man, well, don't get me wrong, it is a million of them. It's they're deep as can be. They're thick, man, I'm telling you. And it's like I can understand, this is a demi servant, so like I can understand that, but I feel like she should still be powerful no matter what. It's still a servant, right? So yeah, I feel like she shouldn't have had as much of a problem. But then we wouldn't have had get to see Ishtar, like Enkidu, um, go in New Keto, I think. I don't know, man. Go as hard as they actually did, and that's really cool, man. It was really nice to just see all of them just showcase a little bit of what they can do, and it's like bound to be in the future we'll see something more, right? Um, so as they close off, like I said, she leaves off. This guy walks up and he's basically giving them the rundown. In New Keto, um, is basically telling them like I've been expecting you all in this age of gods for a long time, and like he basically knows he or she, please don't attack me. I don't know, but basically telling them like I know of that. They know she knows of their travels, basically knows where they were going, knows what they've been doing up to this point, and basically giving them the rundown, like I said. And then she went and showed them, like she was like, they were like basically being told that humanity built this thing, right, to combat this, right, and it's Babylonia, and you see all the little demonic beasts down there trying to attack and do all that stuff like that, and then basically the episode just ends right there. But man, can I just say that I really like this. Like I said, I haven't really had time recently to put like more research into it because, like I said, I've been working. But I'm gonna try my best to get a little bit more knowledge in on this because it's really cool. And it's nice that I get to be a part of it. But anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. This is gonna be my Fate Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia episode 1 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all